Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Sephora holiday bonus recommendations video. You guys, I have collected all of my favorite items and I'm going to tell you what I recommend you should spend your money on using the 20% off. So I will leave all the details below. The dates differ depending on whether or not you're a Rouge or you're a VIB. So I will leave all that information down below. I'm probably going to do a haul video as well. I have yet to shop yet. I still need to get over to the mall to pick up a few things, but I am going to give you some recommendations of some of my favorite items and what I think you should buy in the sale. And then if I do end up getting something, I will be sure to do a haul video too. So first off, if you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that little subscribe button. And if you want to hear my Sephora holiday bonus recommendations, then keep watching. Okay, so in my opinion, when you get the 20% off, you want to buy things that you either need or things that are kind of expensive that you've had your eye on for a while, because now is the time to buy it. So like I said, I've collected some of my favorite items. I have quite a few things, so I'm going to try to go pretty quick, but these are all very essential items and they're so good. So I'm going to start with foundation. If you guys have been watching me for a long time, you know the YSL All Hours foundation is my favorite, but I'll tell you what, it is super expensive. It is $58. So by using the 20% off, you're going to save about $12, and this is so good. It just gives you such a nice matte seamless coverage. Is up to 24-hour wear. I absolutely love this, so this would probably be one of my top recommendations. So yes, the YSL foundation, so good. I am also going to recommend a primer. This is a primer I just recently bought a couple weeks ago, but I've been using it and I really like it. Once again, it is a little pricey, $54, but it's by Farsali. It's the Skin Tune Blur. So this, you just use it as a primer and it just kind of blurs out your fine lines. It has one of these applicators and it kind of has a lotion consistency, but you put it on your skin and like I said, it just does an amazing job of blurring out the fine lines and the wrinkles. But because it is $54, if you use the 20% off, you can save 10 bucks. So I think this would be another good recommendation. Okay, for powder. So this is something that's been around for a long time, but it's so good. But again, it is expensive. It is $38, but it is the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This is a staple in most makeup collections. It is perfect for setting the under eye. I tell you what, this is so good. It doesn't crease. It just leaves you with that seamless, beautiful finish. So because this is a necessity, I would definitely think you should pick this up. And I did happen to be in Sephora the other day and I saw they had kind of a holiday edition that comes with a puff. I think it's only a couple dollars more, but I might be picking that up as well. So definitely recommend the translucent setting powder. Bronzer. This is no surprise here. A lot of these are going to be repeaters that you've heard me talk about, but this is the time to buy it, especially if they're pricey. The Marc Jacobs Fantastic Bronzer. This, in my opinion, is just the perfect shade. It's not too warm. It's not too cool. It just looks nice on every skin tone, but again, it is rather pricey. It's close. I think it's $49, but it is a rather large pan. I have gone through, this is actually my third one. Love this bronzer, so this is probably something that I might pick up as well. It is so good, so this is another recommendation. Now let's talk about an item. This is something I bought recently, but I've actually been gravitating towards it every single day, and they have two of them. So it is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit. This is the Unlocked palette. So this is, you can use for a full face, and they actually came out with another one that has more of a pink package, but this is so good because you can use these two ambient lighting powders right here all over your face. It just kind of gives you a nice, beautiful finish. This is a nice bronzer. You have two pretty blushes, and then this highlighter is so beautiful. It's the highlighter I'm wearing on my cheeks today. It just gives you a beautiful glow. And let me put a little more on so you can see. Is that not so stunning? And the glow just kind of melts into your face. And like I said, I just love this because it's perfect for travel and you have everything here. But again, this is another item that is a little pricey, so that's when I feel like the 20% off would be very useful. Alright, now let's talk about another highlighter. This one has been around for a while, but you guys, I reach for it so much, and it's actually, for being Dior, it's priced relatively well. I want to say it's $44, but it's the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. palette. I actually did a dedicated video to this if you wanted to see it. It is so good. Look at this right here. It basically comes kind of with like a bronzer, or this could be a highlighter for deeper skin tones. It has like a pretty blush topper, and then it has 2 highlights, but I love this one right here, which is Strobe Gold. So stunning. It is so beautiful, and I have used this. You can tell by the pan. I have really gotten a lot of use out of it, but I would recommend picking this up. Okay, I'm going to talk about one more highlighter. So this is one, again, it's been around for a long time, but I feel like now is the time with the 20% off to use it. It's by Tom Ford. It's the Tom Ford Skin Illuminating Powder Duo. So it comes with 2 shades right here, kind of a lighter shade, and then this is more of a bronzy tone, but you can see I've gotten a lot of use out of this as well. But these colors are just like really stunning. This is another palette here that is kind of pricey. So again, now is the time to splurge. Dior also has a good one as well if you want another highlighter, but between the Dior and this one, I would say you don't really need to buy the Dior one if you're going to buy this face palette. I would recommend the face palette over the Dior highlighter itself. Okay, now let's go into eyeshadow. So I have been loving these Huda Beauty, these little tiny eyeshadow palettes. They're so good. I recently picked up this Amethyst Obsessions, which is beautiful, but I'm probably going to pick up the green one because I thought, you know what, I don't really have any eyeshadow palettes that have green tones. So they have so many. I own 3 of these right now. I own this one, I own Mauve Obsessions, and then I also own this one, which is Smoky Obsessions, and they are so good. And like I said, I'm probably going to pick up the green one, which is Emerald, and they are really good. Another one I want to recommend, another eyeshadow palette, is this bad boy right here. This is the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. You guys, the Naked Cherry palettes are so good. They come with a brush. Their shades are so pigmented, and they have so many shades that you can create a full look that I love. Now, a lot of you have been wanting me to do a tutorial using this, and I definitely am going to do an upcoming like testing out new products just so you guys can see. But this is such a good palette, and let me just kind of show you in case you guys haven't seen. A lot of people have done videos, so I'm sure you've already kind of gotten a sneak peek, but here's the palette. Comes with a brush, and look at all these like beautiful mauve tones. It just screams fall to me. But this is around $50, so you can save 10 bucks by using the 20% off, so I would definitely recommend picking this up. Another eyeshadow palette that I have been reaching for quite a bit is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. This is really good as well, so I would say pick this up. And then I am thinking of personally picking up the Sultry palette because I went in there the other day and I saw they had a lot of like neutral shades, and that kind of screams amber. I love the neutral shades, but these Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes are really good, so I'd recommend picking this up. I have a contour palette I want to recommend. Again, a lot of these items have been around for a long time, but they're so good. The Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. These are so good. I really like the banana shades like underneath of my eyes to brighten up, and then these shades are really good to contour. But again, pricey. It's around $49. So I feel like, and this is something that you're going to use every day. You really are. So I feel like if you invest the money in it, it's definitely worth it. So now let's talk about lips. So everyone needs a really good nude lip liner. So now's the time I'd recommend splurging on the Charlotte Tilbury nude liner. I like Iconic Nude, which is just a very beautiful nude shade right here. But I am thinking of picking up Pillow Talk, which is more pinky tones. But those, again, lip liners are a little pricey, so now's the time. But they just glide on really smooth, and it's just the perfect shades, and they have really good lasting power as well. Lips. This, let me tell you, when I bought this like a year or two ago, I had no idea I was going to fall in love with it the way I did. When I first bought it, I thought $37 was insane to pay for a lip product, but you guys, I wear it every day. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. It is the YSL Lip Stain in the shade 26. it is just a beautiful, beautiful mauve tone. Now it all depends on, you know, what you're looking for. I love this mauve shade, and like I said, I wear it every day. It is a very thin consistency. It feels so smooth on your lips and it stays all day long. And I actually am thinking of buying another shade. I went in there and they had a metallic red shade. It looked so incredibly stunning, so I think I'm gonna pick that up. And like I said, I'll definitely do a haul video and show you guys what I do end up picking up. But I definitely felt like, you know what, by doing a haul, that's not going to do justice to the things they already have that are so good. So I wanted to make sure I touched on these. I have a couple more things to mention. A setting spray. This is a necessity. I am in love with the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is such a good setting spray. It just keeps your makeup in place all day long. All day long. I mean, your makeup, it just doesn't budge at all. So good. So I want to say it's $34, but online they have a deal where you can get, I want to say 2 for $39. Or am I thinking of Ulta? I could be wrong. But either way, you got to pick up the All Nighter, and this is probably something I'm going to pick up as well. Okay, now let's talk about definitely a pricier item, but you guys, I love this. The Tom Ford Soleil Blanc perfume. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is like heaven in a bottle. It smells so good. It kind of like, it reminds me that I'm on the beach, but it's a very sophisticated, chic, sexy scent. It's very, very strong, so you don't need a lot of it at all. I would say you only need a spray or two, but because of the cost, I would say now is the time to pick it up. I was actually thinking of, this is the eau de parfum. I was thinking of picking up the body spray, which is a little more inexpensive. I guess it's all relative because it's still expensive, but I was thinking of picking that up. But those are all the actual products I have to recommend, but let me tell you a few other items I'm thinking of picking up. So I have been wanting the Tom Ford bronzer brush for such a long time. It is a little pricey, but everyone raves about it and just talks about how great it is. A dupe for that would probably be the Morphe R2. This is a really good one, but again, with the 20% off, I really want to get that brush. However, I'm pretty sure it's sold out right now. A lot of people have talked about the Tom Ford eye quads. You get 4 eyeshadows in one, so I thought about picking one of those up. And then the final item that I wanted to mention before I, you know, conclude this video is they have all of the holiday kits out right now. So I went into Sephora the other day. They had a Laura Mercier palette. It had 4 highlighter shades in it. I didn't pick it up because I already have those highlighter shades, but that would be a good one. They have, I mean, every brand you can think of. Tarte, Too Faced, all of them have holiday kits, so I would definitely check those out. But now's the time. Again, I will put all the details down below of when you can shop, and I will be sure to do a haul video if I end up picking anything up. But you guys know, I told you I'm trying to be kind of good now, and I only want to buy things that I need. I did mention some of the things I'll probably pick up, and if I do end up getting those, I'll be sure to do a haul. So I hope this helped you guys with some recommendations. You know, let me know down below if there's anything that you're loving or if there's anything that you think I should pick up as well. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join me, and I will see you next time.